Welcome to my YouTube channel, DN Speaks. Keep subscribing and let your friends know about this growing family so that we can be able to be part of it. On this series of jealousy, I want also to deal with jealousy in relationships or jealousy in marriages. And how can you be able to tell that your partner is jealous of you? Because as we started by saying, jealousy is something that comes in as a form of insecurity or matters to do with self-esteem. And you will agree with me, especially in a relationship setup, when someone is jealous, it's because of something that happened, or rather they feel that there is a vacuum that is existing in that relationship. Now, how can you be able to tell that your partner is jealous? How can you be able to define? How can you be able to say that my partner is jealous? One of the key things is that they don't trust you. Trust is a very key building block when it comes to relationships, when it comes to friendships, that nothing can work without trust. Trust is earned. Trust is a product of time. Trust is a great value, is a great component than love. When someone trusts you, it means that they value you. It means that they have no room for prejudice. They have no room for doubts. Now, the moment this partner does not trust you, it means they will reach a point of acting up. They will fail to trust you because they are jealous. And in this element of being jealous, they will reach a point anytime you even tell them you're in a meeting or you are in a place, they cannot believe it. They cannot trust anything because they feel jealous. They feel maybe in those meetings you're meeting some other men or women, and in that, they'll just feel insecure. They'll just have trust issues with you. When in a given moment you mention someone, you mention a lady, for example, you are a man, you mention your colleague who is a lady, this person will get so much concerned when you mention someone else. They'll really get concerned. They will really want to know the details and why you are mentioning that colleague and why them. It will even get personal because they will even start asking you, why them? Does it mean that nothing can happen in that office without that person? You are so much concerned about this person. Does it mean he or she is the only person who can be able to fix that thing? So they will really get concerned when you start mentioning names. They constantly check on your social media activities. That is number 3. They'll keep an eye on your social media activities. On whatever you post a photo, they will really want to know who are you commenting on, who is commenting on your post, what is new on your social media platforms. And you see, this can, let me put it this way, that jealous can be good, but being over jealous in a relationship can kill that relationship. Because it's also very important when you realize that someone cares about you. It's important when you realize that someone will check your post and everything, but not to an extent that is crazy. That this person will go to an extent of itemizing each and every individual who has commented on your post. They want to know where do they come from, what do they do, how do they relate, how do they know each other. That one will be on the greater, or rather the higher horizon, and it can really affect the relationship. So this person will be so much all over social media, trying to understand all these people surrounding you. Why are they commenting, and why them? Why do they have to comment on your posts? And I mean, all those things. Number 4, they will suspect you of cheating. You see, with a jealous person, whatever they or other partner, whatever they think, whatever they can configure out is that no, you cannot just be a friend with someone with nothing happening. All right, because we said that the key thing that drives jealousy is insecurity and low self-esteem. So they think that the more you are closer to this person, maybe there is something to do with cheating. There is something to do with, there must be something. It cannot just be a friendship. It cannot just be a meeting. It cannot just be a fellowship. There must be something that is happening that I'm not aware of. So it puts them off balance and they think you are cheating. The next thing, they force you to report to them on all your moves. Any move that you make, you must report to them. All right, because now they now start controlling. They now start controlling. When someone is jealous, they become controlling. That you don't want, they don't want you to have 3 friends. They are like, why should you have 3 friends? They'll start controlling all your moves. You're going to any meeting, they'll start controlling you because they feel a bit insecure. Now, how can you deal with a jealous partner? This is someone you have internalized and you have said, this is the man I want to be in my life. This is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. How are you going to deal with such kind of a character? How are you going to deal with someone who has insecurity issues? One of the key things that you can be able to help your partner to overcome jealousy is by being open. All right, maintain openness, be genuine. Let your partner understand you from the perspective that I say where I am, I can tell you where I'm going, and this is what I'm going to do. Become like an open book. When you become open, you are raising their self-esteem. You are making them understand you don't need to be insecure by anything. And you are assuring them that you can earn my trust by the fact that I'm open to you. And also you are showing them how important they are by giving them details, because details become very important in any relationship. When you give details, you make your partner to trust you. You make them to believe you. Secondly, you should not give them any reason to doubt you, because the moment they doubt you, they must be jealous. The moment they doubt you, they will start masquerading and bringing issues that you are cheating. They'll start checking all over your social media platforms and such. You need to be very clear to them so that at least they can be able to understand that you are the only person they have in their lives, and also they can bank on you, because this person is a bit vulnerable because they are jealous because maybe of past events in their lives, because of things that happened in their lives. So that is who they are. So they need a strong support system, and you need to assure them that I love you and you are the only person that I have in my life. Lastly, when you realize that your partner is jealous, you need to talk about it. You need to be very open and have an open discussion about it. Sometimes they can be doing things in the excess. They can be doing things that are to the extreme. So you need to strike a balance and you tell them, I'm not okay with this. And why are you acting in this manner? When you listen to them, they might come up with the reasons why they are acting in that manner. The moment you have you open a room for dialogue, it becomes easier for both of you as partners now to iron the issues out and say, if this is the door, if this is the opening that is bringing all these issues, we can close it. All right, because mostly when we talk about jealous, some of the partners, they are not jealous, but they are initiated to such things by their partners. In this way, let me give an example. For example, if you are you have the tendency, you comment anyhowly on people's photos, you comment anyhowly on people's of the opposite sex anyhowly, your partner, they will feel this is not right. Yeah, they will feel this is going to an extreme that I cannot be able to stomach it anymore. So you need to have open discussions, and maybe if that is the reason, if that's the main thing that your partner feels, no, I'm not secure with this thing, they will be able to address it, and they'll be able to say, when you do this, it affects me. And for you, because you are operating from a point of soberness, you can say, then I'm going to put some measures on that. I'm not going to go to that extreme. I'm going to put some limits on that. And through that, you will be able to help each other. You'll be able to realize that every person has their own weaknesses. Every person has their strengths, but it takes two people to realize that we can be able to work together as a team. We can be able to appreciate each other. We can be able to be there for each other, stand there for each other, and come out as a strong team. Because when we say we don't have weaknesses, we are lying to each other. Every person has weaknesses. We all have weaknesses. It only takes people who can be able to overlook those weaknesses and say, I still believe you are the best person and you are an amazing person. It takes a real person to say, yes, despite of the weaknesses that I've seen, despite of the weaknesses that I've experienced, I still believe you are an amazing person. So if you are with that person, get to listen to them, get to know where the problem started from, get to know what affects them, get to know what you can be able to change, and things are going to work out and you are going to have an amazing union together. God bless you. Keep subscribing to this YouTube channel. Invite your friends also to be part of this growing channel. Shalom.